see if I'm streaming YouTube. Of course, the fucking internet sucks down here, so I have to wait around. Okay, I'm streaming. Alright, before we get started on Hemwick, we're gonna go back to Odin Chapel to talk to the NPCs we rescued. Here's Ariana.
Thank you. I'm in your debt. I'd like to tender my thanks, but I haven't much to offer. All I can give is my blood. Would you even take that?
And you can take her blood, and it heals and increases stamina regen. But I already have it, so I don't know. I mean, you can use it if you want, but I don't really have a use for it. And the old lady is starting to go crazy. And here's the distrustful man.
Ah, you. The swindling off-comer. Did you really think that'd work? No fooling me. Now, off with it. You heard me. Go away. I can't stand the stench of your lying breath. I'll spare you one nugget of advice. Beware, lying man. There the beggar sits at the bottom, and then his ear acts. What's he want with all those? Easy.
He's talking shit about the Odin Chapel dweller. Anyway, back to Hemwick. Actually, I'm gonna buy some beast blood pellets real quick. Oh, I have a shit ton stored. How do I access stored items again? I completely forgot. Fuck you, Gearman. Oh, storage, okay. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I want to... Come on, this way, because there's another one throwing Molotov cocktails. Goodbye. There's a dog somewhere in here. I don't know where it is, but there it is. Damn it. There's a wheelchair man in here. Depth blood gemstone and advanced knowledge. What the hell is that? There's two executioners down here. Jesus Christ. How are you in a tree? He's stuck in a tree. Stop throwing fucking Molotovs at me. I pressed dodge. Alright, down here is a boss. It's the Witch of Hemwick. Now, this fight is unique, and if you have insights, the Mad One enemies will appear, and if you have 0, it'll just be the witches. I'm gonna do this fight with insight. But it's basically just trying to fucking find her. Because they are invisible. And the second one will join later. This is the second one. And once one is dead, you have to kill the other fast, or they'll revive. Yep, they can do that. Stun lock you. Yeah, that fight's pretty easy, even with the mad ones. Computer got unplugged. Need to buy a new battery for this thing. In here will be a hunter with normally the rune workshop tool, which will let you slot runes on your hunter. And to slot runes. Fuck you, Gehrman. Oh, god damn it. Fuck you, Gehrman. I keep missing him when I... But you have to come here to this altar. So, early on, a communion is pretty good because it gives you more blood vials. What I have on right now is a clockwise metamorphosis, which boosts my max HP, an anti-clockwise metamorphosis, which boosts my max stamina, a moon, which gives more blood echoes, the highest rank of each, by the way, so we're clear on that, I believe. Yeah, and then my great rune is the hunter, which is stamina, recovery speed up. I don't know if the rest of these are really that good. Small, yeah, milkweed isn't very good. Beast Embrace isn't very good. Impurity is pretty much useless. Radiance is okay. And then Corruption is meh. So yeah, it's usually the Hunter rune you want to go with. Okay, this time I'm going to consume all my blood chunks and level up because where we're going next we have to let a kidnapper kill us. So what's that at? 2,591,831.
Well, what is
That's probably not.
very well.
That's enough for like 4 levels. Well, if we do strength, what about skill? No. I mean, we could go arcane for more damage on the Holy Moonlight Sword, but nah. Let's just do Vitality, I guess.
Farewell, good maid.
I mean, how much do I need for a level up? It'd be nice if you could tell me, game.
Welcome. Very well.
Okay, I don't need much more. Okay, alright. Outside, there's a kidnapper here now, and we're gonna let him kill us. Alright, and now we're in the Hypogean jail, which is part of Yahar'gul. I believe there are hostile hunters up these stairs, if I remember right. Or maybe that's later. Yeah, I think that's later. Right now it's just 2 kidnappers. Nightmarish rituals crave a newborn. Find one and silence its harrowing cry. real quick, we're gonna just go get our blood echoes back, and then go continue Eileen's quest line. Here's Eileen.
Oh, hello there. Perfect timing. I must warn you not to go near the tomb below Burden Chapel in the Cathedral Ward. Henrik, old hunter, has gone mad. He's now mad. Don't go near the tomb. Don't go back.
Alright, so just telling us about Henrik, which is, he's an old hunter and was Gascoigne's partner. So now we have to go down to the Tomb of Odin to kill him. And Eileen will join you for this, but you have to make sure she survives if you want to do her quest line. And also, if you end up hitting her too much in the commingled fight, she can turn against you, so careful not to hit her too much. Anyway, I don't see him down there. I know he's down there, but I don't see him. Oh, there he is, I think. Or not, no, that's just a gravestone. Oh, there he is. Okay, I got him before Eileen even jumped down. Eileen, I see you up there. What is she doing? Does her AI just break if you kill him before she jumps down? Hey, Eileen.
That wasn't necessary of you. We made it with our lives. You're not bad at all. You must have killed Gascoigne as well, then. He was falling apart, and I'm sure it had to be done. But try to keep your hands clean. A hunter should hunt beasts. Leave the hunting of hunters to me.
Oh, you didn't even help.
Try to keep it legal.
I think, yeah, if you kill him too fast, her AI just breaks and she stays up there. And then you can go to the Insight Fountain in the Hunter's Dream to purchase Henrik's set, which is useful. I think I have his already. Do I? No, I'm not so sure. Oh yeah, I do. Alright, I'm gonna go back to the Hypogeum jail. Madmen toil surreptitiously in rituals to beckon the moon to uncover their secrets. This is Adela over here. And if we try to talk to her now, she'll be too scared of us. But if we equip the Black Hunter set, or the Black Church set, sorry. And we can send her to Odin Chapel.
Oh, thank you so much. I'll set out as soon as I can. I pray for success on your hunt. Kind hunter. I'll set up my cup.
That's an eye collector. Oh. Yeah, she's scooping out my eyes. It's literally just a Witch of Hemwick. That's all this enemy is. This game doesn't understand what dodge button means. Oh damn it, there's another one. Behold, a pale blood sky. This is just a door back to the lamp. Really? Just let me throw a pebble at it. There you go. And here's a tomatress. I think the hood looks better. Alright, we can't get through that door yet. That's a boss much later in the game. Alright, and for this boss fight, we're gonna equip Henrik's set, because this boss fight is all about lightning. And Henrik's set is resistant to that, so... There's a summon sign for... Oops, I did not mean to do that. I didn't. Oops. I didn't want to do that. Can I send you home? I don't want you here. I didn't mean to do that. Okay. There. And over here is Dark Beast Parl. I kept stun locking him. That wasn't very fair. Forget that for that you get the coiled spark hunter badge. And then this door will lead you back to Old Yarnum. And this is how, if you don't go to Old Yarnum right away, you can actually make peace with Jura, because you'll come from behind him instead of in front of him. Let's go back to Odin Chapel for a second here. And then Adela will be here in the far right corner.
Oh, great, thank you. The town is together with I can. The only is my own issue.
And she'll offer you her blood, but don't take it. Actually, wait, hang on. Hang on a second here. Okay, yeah. I already have her blood. What does her blood do? I forget. Oh wait, I might not have hers. But, okay, if we talk to this guy...
I'll spare you one luck we wear the lady of the night. She is people whisper. She knows what people think of her. Bloody wench, they should have moved her on ages ago.
Alright, so this guy claims that... fuck, I already forgot her name. Ariana. He's saying Ariana is jealous of Adela, but it's actually the reverse. Adela is jealous of Ariana. So we can't take her blood anymore. If we take it 3 times while Adela is present, Adela will murder Ariana, and that'll lock us out of something we need. So yeah, no more taking Ariana's blood. Okay. Alright, now we're going finally to the next main area. After doing all that optional shit. Oh, hello. I forgot you were there. And now the church giants are sleeping. But they will wake up if you get close to them, so... And here's Alfred again.
Oh, good to see you safe. Now, let's think up something to discuss. Just tell me what piques your interest.
Now we can ask him about the vile bloods.
Ah, there's something I want to tell you. A bit of wisdom from the eminent master Ligarius. Once, a scholar betrayed his fellows at Bergenworth and brought forbidden blood back with him to Canehurst Castle. It was there that the first of the inhuman Vile Bloods was born. The Vile Bloods are fiendish creatures who threaten the purity of the Church's blood healing. The ruler of the Vile Bloods is still alive today. And so, to honor my master's wishes, I search for the path to Canehurst Castle. In his time, Master Legarius led his executioners into Canehurst Castle to cleanse it of the vile bloods. But all did not go well, and Master Legarius became a blessed anchor, guarding us from evil. Tragic, tragic times. That Master Legarius should be abandoned in the accursed domain of the vile bloods. I must free him, so that he may be properly honored in martyrdom. I bid you farewell. It has been a pleasure. May the good blood guide your way.
Alright, and now I can finally tell the password to the dude. And the door's open, and the guy's dead. Down here we enter the Forbidden Woods. I don't like this area very much. Gimmick of this area is that we don't want to step on those planks. Because they're traps. And this familiar character gives you a tonsil stone, which we'll use to access an area later. Oh shit. I didn't mean to fall. But yeah, this is a poison swamp. Alright, but the white church set is good for poison, so... And wow, we're back in Central Yarnum. Now we're back in Yosefka's clinic, except on the second floor. And this corpse is the corpse of a celestial emissary. And notice it has a human hand. So these things are humans are being turned into these things here. And that is precisely why we didn't send anyone here, because if we sent them here, they would die. They would be killed and turned into these things. If you can't tell, that woman speaking is an imposter. She's not actually Yosefka. But Yosefka was, you'll see what happens. But we're not gonna go attack her for right now. I'm gonna go to the other end. And there's an awake celestial emissary / celestial mob. And this is the room we first woke up in. And this one drops Yosefka's blood vial. So yeah, Yosefka was apprehended by the imposter, and turned into a celestial emissary. So, and that happened at the basically the very beginning of the game. So, like, we only talked to the real Yosefka once. And then also on here is the Canehurst summons, which will let us go to Canehurst. And we're not going to open those doors. Okay, now we'll have to return to the front of Yosefka's clinic. What am I doing? Where am I going? We're going to the first floor sick room.
Oh, hello. Still alive, are you? I need more patience. There aren't many humans left, I know. But find me every last one you can. We must find a way to surpass our own stupidity. You're one of the bright ones. Don't you see how much this means? If you've been depending
Yeah, that woman is crazy, and she wants to ascend, quote unquote. Alright. Back to Forbidden Woods. Didn't mean to close that. They have cannon, so...
This town's finished.
Right? Or am I not where I think I was? Okay, no, I'm not where I thought I was. You can use the cannon, but it doesn't really do anything. This guy is the suspicious beggar.
Blimey. I'm scared of that. On a night like this, I took you for a monster. Oh, thank the stars, you're fairly normal. Was it you who put down that awful beast? That thing had me trembling, frozen in my boots. And then you came along. Well, if you're a hunter, then would you know of any safe havens?
Now this guy is he's secretly a beast. He's the abhorrent beast. And he was just feasting on bodies. So you don't want to send him to Odin Chapel because he'll just kill everyone there and then attack you outside of it. You could attack him here, but it will suck. And so the easy way is just sending him to Yosefka's clinic, where he'll get transformed into a celestial mob.
Thank you. It's about time I made a move. I can't very well stay out on my own. Well, you're giving me hope. Terribly kind of you. Take this. It's all I can offer us, thanks. Thank you.
We can go back there later. It doesn't matter. This elevator is a shortcut to the lamp. There's also a vault right here.
Ah, a new face, eh? Tom's an accomplished hunter. I am Volta, master of the League. Members of the League cleanse the streets of all the filth spread out during the hunt. Like any
decent hunter ought to, you know? I've seen enough of these wretched beasts, freakish slugs and mad doctors. Sentence these fiends to death with the help of your League Confederates. What do you say? Why not join the League?
There's no downside, so we can say yes.
Yes, as a hunter well should. The night brims with defiled scum and is permeated by the rotten stench. Just think, now you're all set to hunt and kill to your heart's content. Hunt in cooperation with your fellows, your League Confederates. Now, by the oath of the League, those who bear its name will see vermin. Vermin writhe deep within all faith and are the root of man's impurity. All vermin are to be crushed. The League exists to expunge all vermin. And so, until then, this bloody foot will not expect the world to grow and the League and
There's a snake. There's a big ass snake ball right there. Down here's another boss. Shadows of Yarnum. The thing to this boss is that you want to kill each of them individually. Good idea would be to target this one. Not sure why they all transformed. They're supposed to wait until... This one shadow won't stop fucking dodging. Fuck you, Garmin. finally arrived at Bergenworth. There's not a whole lot to do here. Really? Up here is a hostile hunter. She kind of sucks. She can use a spell called A Call Beyond, and it really sucks. It can basically one-shot you. Lunarium key. Here's empty phantasm shell, which puts arcane in the weapon. Through the store. Here is Master Willem, the guy we saw in the cutscene after Vicar Amelia's boss fight. And he can't speak, all he can do is point. And he's basically responsible for what he's one of many responsible for what happened to Yarnum, so you kill him, you normally get the eye rune. But he was pointing over here, so and there's that little thing of water there, so we can drop down. And we are led to the Moonside Lake with our next boss fight. This is Rom the Vacuous Spider. And what we have to do is we have to attack. We can't attack her head. She's weak on her sides. And she also summons her little children. And the spiders are Rom's not the hard part. It's her fucking spider children that are the fucking problem. But yeah, once she teleports away, she'll start using arcane magic against you. Yeah, it's hard to get close to her. Because you'll have these all these spiders dive bombing you. And over there is Queen Yarnum. And we go over to her. And the moon will turn blood red. As a result of defeating Rom. Ritual secret broken. Seek the nightmare newborn. That's the baby we just heard crying. And since we have over 40 insight, we see this fucking monstrosity known as, those are lesser amygdalas. And that thing's actually been there the whole time, we just couldn't see it. Actually, you can see it before the blood moon if you have 40 insight, I believe, but once the blood moon happens, you can see it. And we have to proceed quickly underneath it because it'll try to grab you if you don't. And we are in Yahargula. Now we can go back to Hunter's Dream, and Hunter's Dream will have some changes as well. I believe Gehrman is outside the hut this time. Is he? Or is he still in there? No, he's in here.
This close. It will be a long hunt tonight. If the beasts loom large and threaten to crush your spirits, seek a holy chalice. As every hunter before you has. A holy chalice will reveal the tomb of the gods, where hunters will take in communion. Most of the holy chalices lie in the fear that follows that if one of the hills is burned, perfect. One.
Oh, that's interesting. Fuck you, Gehrman. Oops. Okay. Alright, now that all this shit's been going on, we have some NPCs that have moved on. First, we're gonna go to Yosefka's clinic for the suspicious beggar. Is that door open now? Can we open this? No. We have to do the fucking back entrance. I don't want to do it again. But we have to for something. Oh shit, how do I get in the back entrance again? Oh wait, I can just go to Central Yarnum, because I opened the gate. Oh shit, Jesus Christ, where did you come from? Oh my god. Okay, I believe that beast was, yeah, it was this guy in this house right here. God, that fucking scared me. Okay, hang on, I have to go back to the first floor sick room lamp and do it that way, because jeez, that fucking scared me. I knew his questline had a bad ending, like he turned into a beast, but I fucking forgot that he just spawns as a beast, like right outside his fucking house, and right by the lamp too. Okay. What was that? And this is the suspicious beggar as a celestial mob. And killing it, it'll give you the beast room. And coming through here, going up to Yosef, quote unquote Yosefka, because we know the real one's dead. But here's the imposter. If we came up here earlier, she would have fought us, but now she's writhing in pain on this operating table.
God, I'm nauseous. Have you felt this? It's progressing. I can see things. I knew it. I'm different. I'm a beast. God, it feels awful. It proves that I'm chosen. Don't you see how they writhe inside my head? It's rather rapturous.
Now, I'm not exactly sure. I'm not 100% sure what she was trying to do here. I think she was either trying to ascend to be a great one or trying to give birth to a great one. Oh yeah, I haven't really said anything about that, but all these eldritch beings that we're fighting, Ram, for instance, she was a great one. They're basically Lovecraftian eldritch beings, gods that all these humans in Yharnam worship, and the blood is tied to all of it. Anyway, we can kill her, and she'll drop 1/3 umbilical cord. We only have one more. Alright, and now we can go to Odin Chapel. now Ariana is starting to have come down with an illness.
Forgive me, I'm a bit out of sorts. So, no blood today, I'm afraid.
Right, and then the old lady is going even more insane. She thinks we're her grandchild or something. Actually, no, her son or something. If you say I have my share of woes, she will give you a sedative. And this guy,
I'll see through it. I know it.
still an asshole. And then Adela. Yep, she doesn't even speak anymore. She's just laughing. Turning left. Oh, would you look at that? Another lesser amygdala. Anyway, we have something to do at the Grand Cathedral. It's not going to be fun. And up here, we'll find Eileen bloodied and wounded.
I feel I've made a bit of a blunder. I'm just going to have a short rest. I've taken blood. Enough to save him. No more dreams for me. This is my last chance. 44 now. I'll have to tread carefully. Things still lies in wait. Turn back. This is my score to settle. My prey lies in wait this way. Turn back. This is my score to settle. I pray.
Anyway, we're going to ignore her. But up here is probably the hardest hunter in the entire game, the Bloody Crow of Canehurst. This guy fucking sucks, and I might have to take more than one attempt, to be honest, because this guy is not fun. He's harder than some bosses. And he can heal. Yep, he can also visceral you. managed to get him, but he's really fucking hard. Like, I'm heading back out to Eileen, plan for defeating him. You'll get Blood Rapture.
Don't you ever listen to your elders. No matter. You did save my life. I don't seem to be apt for this life anymore. The glory days were long ago now. I know. Here.
And she'll give you the Crow Hunter badge and the Hunter rune.
This too is Hunter's work. Let me rest.
And she says she's going to rest, but I'm pretty sure she dies. Because you don't see her for the rest of the game. Now, if you want to do Gascoigne's Daughter's questline to finish it, you go back to her window and you'll speak to someone claiming to be your older sister who's looking for her. Hand over the red messenger ribbon and refresh the area, and then at the bottom of the ladder leading to the window you'll find her body holding the white messenger ribbon. So yeah, the entire family dies. Alright, that's going to be it for tonight. I'm just going to return to the Hunter stream, and then we're done for tonight. Got a decent bit done. So that's it for tonight.